At muli, nandito ulit tayo sa CFS Master PH. And again, kami ang inyong mga kasama and caster. I am Aaron and I'm with Sneaky Frog para magbigay sa inyo ng solid na bakbakan para dito sa ating semifinals.
Yeah, and what a first game to have as well, no? Para dito sa ating semifinal team that has been on the top constantly, itong Pacific Macta against a team that is on the rise na itong Metacore.
Yeah, definitely. Ibang klase yung naging run na itong dalawang teams na to. Yung isang team nag-dominate dito sa kanilang bracket. And yung kabila naman, nagkaroon ng struggle pero definitely napaglaban, na-defend pa rin nila yung kanilang title dun sa second spot. At ngayon, magkakaalaman nga kung sino nga ba dito yung unang team na aangat dun sa ating finals.
Yeah, and it's gonna be very interesting, no? Kasi nakikita natin yung dalawang storyline na nagka-clash dito sa unang semifinal natin. We're gonna see, of course, can Pacific Macta stay at the top of the echelon dito ng ating Crossfire, or will the new teams around the block, kagaya ng Metacore dito, take them off the ground and make it to the final dito ngayon?
Yeah, definitely. Ito yung napag-usapan natin last time, yung schedule, the playoffs. And ngayon, nandito na tayo, October 7 and 8, the semifinals and the finals na makikita natin bukas. Pero syempre, kailangan lang natin munang isipin kung ano yung nandito ngayon sa araw na ito. October 7, the semifinals para dito sa apat na teams na natitira.
Yep. And it's all gonna be best of 5, no? So we are gonna be stretching the medal pagdating dito sa mga series natin. Wala nang regrets na pwede mangyari. Wala nang mapa na pwedeng i-left out. I think isa lang yata yung mawawala dito sa buong dito natin. And we are gonna get on through dito sa ating series. Pero yun nga, nandito na tayo sa final turn ng CFSPH Masters 2023. Ito na nga. This is it, man.
Yeah.
We're at high grounds. This is the land. This is where the real Crossfire happens.
Dito natin makikita kung paano nga ba nila ibibigay yung all-out effort nila, yung mga pinag-practicean nila ng mga mapa. Again, Mexico, Ankara, Compound, Subbase, Eagle Eye, Black Widow, and Port, yung ating magiging map pool. At syempre, yung kanilang prize na paglalabanan na 20,000 USD na syempre paghahatian nilang mga teams.
Yeah, and of course, first place gets a lion's share ng ating 20k USD prize pool. Not just that, a spot dito sa ating CFS 2023, which I think most of the teams are probably chasing here. They're probably looking at yung that number one spot kasi that's another opportunity para i-represent ang Pilipinas dito when it comes to that international stage dito sa CF. But we do have our semi-final bracket right in front of us, of course. We are gonna have Execration versus SGJ Reborn dito sa ating second semi-final. That just sounds like a banger as well dito sa ating second semi-final match.
Yeah, definitely. Match 1, Pacific Macta versus the side of Metacore na napag-usapan nga natin, isang team na nag-dominate at isa naman na humabol para yung kanilang spot. Dito natin makikita kung paano nga ba nila ipi-play out to. Alam natin, Pacific Macta, hindi sila nagpapatalo at gusto nilang makuha yung spot na yon sa finals. Pero syempre, Metacore, nandyan pa rin naman yung aggressive play nila na ginulat din tayo ng mga past few days nung kanilang ipinakita sa kanilang mga games.
Yeah, I think PCM is definitely in an interesting spot, no? Kasi I think the entire tournament, isang mapa lang yata yung din-drop nila doon sa group stage natin, which is that compound game against itong Gaon Gaming. But we're gonna have our team intros right now, which is gonna be Metacore.
Introducing first, Team Metacore! A7J, ZY, Rels, Loy, and John Lee! Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Team Metacore!
is. Team Metacore, of course, one of the most surprising teams to come out dito sa ating qualifiers. Just blew every single competition na nasa harap nila pagdating dito sa qualifiers. I think they were running away as that team that will seal off itong top 4 spot. Considering how well they play as a team, no, and then how well they play around itong si A7J at si Rels, I think they're definitely a team to watch out for, especially pagdating dito sa playoffs. I don't think Metacore is fully solved yet. Yung as a team, hindi pa sila na-figure out ng through and through, with the exception of one team. I think Execration pa lang yung nakaka-figure out dito sa ating Metacore. So, maybe they have a different angle papasok ng series na to that they can try and see if they can weird out itong Pacific Macta siguro.
Yeah, panigurado. Pero syempre, napansin ko rin naman John Lee on this sub-player nila. Pinasok ngayon nila on to the semifinals. Pero syempre, pasok na rin natin dyan ang Pacific Macta roster.
And their opponents, Team Pacific Macta! ZYK, Revenge, Justin, MVA, Aldrin, and King! Ladies and gentlemen, Team Pacific Macta!
There it is. Pacific Macta, of course, holding that #1 spot dito sa PH for the longest time, and of course, deservedly so. And of course, fresh off of yung kanilang CFS APAC fall na run as of recent, which MVA, it's looking like he's not enjoying yung local scene at the moment, but he was definitely popping off. I think ito yung isa sa pinaka-marquee performances dito ni NBA or ni MVA pagdating dito sa ating international stage. It just has to translate, no, dito sa ating playoffs as well.
Yeah, definitely. And looking at the most map pick, ibang klase, 3 mapa ang kanilang laging pinipili. Black Widow, Ankara, and Compound. And nakita naman natin the side of Metacore, may similarity sila with that Black Widow map. For sure, pwede natin silang makita. Pero, makikita muna natin sila kung ano nga ba yung magiging map and ban picks natin. Pero syempre, head-to-head muna tayo.
Yeah, we do have our head-to-head at the moment, and it is looking like it's gonna be the battle of the brains between itong si ZYK at si A7J. Of course, what's interesting about itong si A7J, no, he can, you know, be that caller para sa kanyang team and also lead the charge for his squad papasok dito sa mga sides natin. And yeah, he can also be that mechanically good, no, pero hindi natin ika-count out, of course, itong si ZYK. That last name holds a lot of power, and this guy really is good when he wants to be good. You know, nagsasuffer lang ng onte siguro yung kanyang numbers dito, being that leader of 4 very individually good players. No? Parang kailangan mo i-sacrifice muna yung sarili mo for the betterment ng mga ibang teammates. But when ZYK has to turn up, kaya niya mag-turn up talaga.
Laging handa siya kung kailan siya kinakailangan. Laging ready. Again, ban and picks natin for this best of 5 series. We have the map #1, sub-base, compound, second map, and the rest dito, Black Widow, and the side of Pacific Macta, pinili nila ang Ankara, and the decider natin is Port.
Yeah. Actually, very interesting galing sa side ng Pacific Macta that they decided to pivot papuntang compound dito despite yung kanilang loss against itong Gaon Gaming going into yung group stage. But I think that might actually benefit them dito sa ating semifinal kasi mas na-magnify yung kanilang mistakes sa laruan na yun. Especially Gaon, they just literally outpaced itong Pacific Macta the entire time. And yeah, wala talaga silang nagawa dun sa game na yun. But of course, in classic PM fashion, binawi nila dito sa Ankara at sa Eagle Eye, which is both banned dito sa ating ban at pick. So we're gonna start things out dito sa sub-base. Not too bad of a pick para dito sa side ng Pacific Macta going into map #1. Pero depende talaga kung paano ma-stretch ng Metacore itong first map pick nila kasi medyo delikado yung 2
maps.
3, 4.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, delikado. For sure.
Kumbaga, kailangan nilang i-secure agad yung possession or yung aggressive play nila dito sa sub-base para yung yung chemistry or yung inyong yung kumbaga yung lakas nyo, kung sinmulan nyo na malakas, kailangan nyo na mapagpatuloy yun hanggang sa dulo. So definitely, kailangan ng dalawang teams dito magpakitang gilas na agad. Kumbaga, wag ka nang mahihiya. Dahil nandito na agad tayo sa ating semifinals, kailangan na all out yung ibibigay, 101% na ibibigay nilang lakas na wala ka nang ititira pa sa mga susunod pang mga magiging laban.
Yeah, and especially pagdating dito sa sub-base, no, like the moment na magkamali ka talaga dito sa mapa na to, half of the map control mapupunta sa kalaban bigla. Especially dito sa may wood side. If you cannot keep this wood side contained, there's two ways of playing it. It's either mag-aggressive ka dito sa may woods or you're just gonna keep it occupied dito sa may spawn side while you are holding jail para dito sa A. There's a lot of options na pwede mong gawin in terms of the defense dito sa sub-base, no? But I think there's a lot more creativity pagdating dito sa attacker side na pwede nilang kumuha ng isang map control then go right around para kumuha ng rotation dito. Plenty of time, which is gonna be interesting para sa mga teams dito, no? Paano ba nila i-stretch yung oras dito sa sub-base, especially where a lot of baits can happen, a lot of utilities can be thrown, and parang pwede gawin distraction, no, para sa mga teams natin dito. And especially the name of the game pagdating dito sa sub-base is trying to drag yung ibang rotators na papasok ng isang side or try to put them in a bad spot, kagaya ng Ventrum dito, where some teams, they decide to pressure itong locker and then they decide to go all the way sa may mid and kind of make a sandwich happen, no, para sa mga nagde-defend natin. Pero kind of depends on how good itong global risk side natin para sa side ng Metacore is. But yeah, it's gonna be up to them, man.
Kailangan nilang malaman yung mga diversion play na pwedeng, okay, baka nandito sila, pero wala pala dun. So definitely, kailangan agad nilang makakuha ng mga slight information kung saan yung mga members, kasi napaka-importante yon. Once na makita agad nila or makuha agad nila yung information na kailangan nila, makukuha agad nila yung kill and objective to plant the C4. Pero definitely, kung ikaw naman yung dumidepensa, kailangan mo ring isipin saan nga ba yung mga options na pwedeng lumusot or mag-pick up yung mga teammates ng kalaban. And again, we're just waiting for the map 1 dito sa sub-base. Alam kong kanina pa naghihintay yung mga viewers natin sa Facebook, dito sa on-site, sa High Grounds Cafe. Pero syempre, kailangan pa rin nating makita kung sino nga ba dito sa 4 na natitirang teams ang makakuha ng spot dun sa finals.
Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting, no? Off the jump pa lang. Of course, we do have that Execration versus SGJ matchup, no? Later on, and I think that's gonna be a lot closer than most people would expect siguro. I think SGJ does have some cards in their sleeves na pwedeng ma-offset itong Execration a bit. But itong knowing Execration, they're just adjusting on everything dito sa mga mapa natin. So that's gonna be a very interesting second semifinals match as well. Pero overall impressions dito sa map picks natin, I really did think na Metacore would be the ones picking Compound. Pero I don't think it is up their sleeve. Instead, they'd rather play yung kanilang strength dito. Can't blame them for picking sub-base. Of course, very easy map para dito sa ating Blacklist side, and they're gonna try and see if they can go from here. Pero, knowing how good the defense is para sa side ng Pacific Macta dito sa sub-base, they still have to be careful, no? Hindi sila pwedeng recklessly kumuha ng machine room dito and expect they get it every time. There is gonna be some plays happening galing sa side ng PM. Some stuff they learned galing dito sa CFS APAC. Metacore, though, always innovating. So malay mo, di ba, naka-formulate na sila ng counterplay kahit papano dito sa gawain ng Pacific Macta, especially pagdating sa sub-base. When you counter itong defense super early, baka gain kayo ng momentum dito sa game natin and gain more rounds as that PL side.
Ayun yung kailangan nating abangan. May kita natin kung prepared nga ba yung side ng Metacore or prepared nga ba ang side ng Pacific Macta dito sa ating magiging set of map. Yan yung mga strategies nila. Dito natin makikita kung ano nga ba yung naging adjustment, ano yung mga errors na ginawa nilang magiging tama ngayon. And ngayon, nakikita naman natin yung mga viewers natin dito sa High Grounds Cafe. Uy, grabe naman yun.
Wala na sila sa chat. They're actually here.
Andito na ngayon sila
The land vibes are real, especially dito sa High Grounds, man. And you know what that means? no more excuses, no? No more excuses, no more lag spikes, no nothing. Kasi harap-harapan na kayo.
Ayan na.
Nandito na. You can see each other. You look to the right, you look to the left, nakikita mo na yung kalaban. And you know the real competition starting. Blacklist para sa side ng Pacific Macta. Global risk para sa side ng Metacore. Metacore gonna risk that first half. Gonna try and see if they can end it dito sa second.
Yeah, makikita natin yung transitioning, kung paano nga ba magbabago yung tempo. Kasi syempre, alam naman natin, parang slow pace lang yung mga teams natin ngayon. Lalong-lalo na kung ikaw ang side ng Pacific Macta, mas ginugusto nilang kunin muna natin ng dahan-dahan yung mga kills. Pero Metacore kasi, may mga play kasi sila na gulat effect eh.
Yeah.
Na makikita mo na lang na, uy, nandito na pala agad sila. 5 pala silang sumusugod dito. So, I think kailangan rin maging attentive and prepared ng Pacific Macta sa mga ganong situation. And I think Metacore naman, kailangan rin nilang maging handa sa mga pwedeng playstyle na gawin dito ng Pacific Macta sa subbase.
Yeah, I think that's one of the strengths as well para sa side ng Metacore. No? They know how to force fast situations really well na hindi na yata alam na ginagawa ng kalaban kung ano yung ginagawa nila. They're like one of the hardest teams to read dito sa ating tournament. And now we go straight into the game and ZYK is dead already. Mukhang nag-fast play yata siya dito sa may MR and it did not work out in his favor.
ZYK, unang casualty na napatay para dito sa side ng Pacific Macta. And now Metacore, kompleto pa rin naman sila, pero syempre mabagal na pace para dito sa ating unang round sa subbase.
Yeah, they're keeping it slow. They're already one player down. Nakita naman ni Loy. Itong si Justin dito sa may mid-side, pero MBA with the quick trade. Aldrin, nakuha na nga si A7J. How does he see that? Rels, mahuhulog galing dito sa
Ibang
may bedroom.
klase.
Pero ZY at John Lee, never count Metacore out, not even in a 2v3. ZY going aggressive,
way.
pero revenge.
Wow.
Yun lang.
Yes. John Lee dito makakuha ng isang pick-off. Revenge ngayon, tumumba. MVA and Aldrin, sila na lang yung natitira. Pero 2v1 pa rin naman. Metacore, ito nga ba yung magiging playstyle nila for this round number 1. Pero Pacific Macta, mas lamang sila in terms of
MVA
numbers. MVA, low HP. Na-flash. Pero syempre, si John Lee, trial to crawl up against the side of MVA. And there we go. 1v1, John Lee versus Aldrin.
Yeah, madami pa naman oras dito si John Lee to maybe go for a wraparound, pero harap-harapan nilang lalabanan dito si Aldrin. Going into the jail side. Ang ganda ng angle na hinahold ni Aldrin though, but very pre-fireable, so kailangan niya maging careful dito.
Ayan na.
Pero no problem, he wasn't even looking. Pacific Macta though, saving hindi naman doomed yung situation sa una, no? Pero I mean, ZYK dying early is not good news para sa kanila dito, but Metacore trying to expand yung kanilang lead dito, but instead, they gave the point dito sa side ng PM.
Kala natin, Metacore, they have that advantage, pero nung lumaban sila, nawalan sila ng mga players. And now, si Loy ngayon, ang unang tutumba for this round.
Loy, not the best guy to be first dead para sa side ng Metacore. But someone had to do it. Someone had to be aggressive.
And now, there we go. ZY getting that kill. Even ngayon yung ating laban, 4v4, slowly pushing into the defense para dito sa side ng Pacific Macta. Pero Metacore, mukhang maganda ata yung kanilang pinaplano.
Oo nga, ang ganda ng gapang dito ng isang Metacore member. Flake does not hit para dito kay Revenge. Pero nandito pa si A7J sa gilid. Oh, good shot. Pero when is that flank ka na-activate? ZY, John Lee, 2 for 2 so far. Pero ZY na lang natira. Alam ba nila na kung nasan siya magagaling dito? Very sneaky move so far. Pero nakababa na yung C4 with that speed kit.
Justin, maganda yung angle na kanyang binabantayan. Pero ZY, tignan natin. Aldrin yung first contact. Pero dun sa may right side, kailangan niya tignan ng maigi. Dahil spray and pray lang naman ang gagawin dito ni Justin to secure the round number 2.
Yeah, good patience galing dito kay Justin. Catching the last player with his nade out. Ang ganda na ng flank ni ZY. Unfortunately, masyadong mabilis na ubos ang ating Metacore squad when it comes to that defense. And despite the miss galing kay Revenge, which he isn't gonna do again, nakuha pa nila yung round. Grabe, Revenge is starting to heat up, which is not good news para sa side ng Metacore.
Siyempre, mas nagiging maganda naman to para sa side ng Pacific Macta. Mabilis agad yung mga pagpitas ni Revenge. Pero syempre, si Loy ang susunod na tutumba. ZY will fall down also sa kamay ni Justin. MVA, ibang klase ngayon yung kanilang ipinapakita for this round. Wells, sa may baba. Kailangan niyang tignan yung kanyang kaliwa. Pero syempre, quick scope.
What a shot. Pero si Revenge naka-crouch lang. So he's gonna wait for that mid presence. Pero Rels, he gets two bullets. One bullet, wala na siyang bullets. So he doesn't have bullets. Hindi niya alam kung may flank na mangyayari.
Kuha ng AK. Pero syempre, tatlo pa rin naman yung kailangan niyang intindihin na kalaban. No?
Yep.
Talagang mahirap yung ganong formation. Coming from the side of Pacific Macta, mahirapan ka na pasukin. And I guess, kailangan ngayon ng magandang plano ng Metacore dito sa pagdepensa dahil ibang klase rin yung mga pick-off potential ng Pacific Macta ngayon.
Yeah, I think yung Pacific Macta is actually the ones taking advantage ng ating early BL side dito sa sub-base. And so far, they have just been reaping the rewards dito sa ating first half with those first 3 rounds. Pero A7J, that's a good start.
Yeah, definitely good play para dito kay A7J. Again, mukhang nagkakabalikan lang yung mga kills. ZYK nakakuha ng good play up against the side of A7J. Pero syempre, 4v4, kailangan pa rin kumilos dito ng Metacore para makakuha ng first round win nila para dito sa ating first map. Pero let's see, ano nga ba yung magiging plano dito ng Pacific Macta dahil wala pa silang nagiging final decision kung saan magko-commit.
Yeah. Kind of scared para dito sa Metacore, no? Kasi they're not really willing to smoke itong locker room early. To at least just to get that controller para tigilan itong push na ginagawa ng Pacific Macta. Pero that's up to A7J in his fruition. Pero tamang hold play lang.
Uy.
Metacore playing disciplined. Loy getting itong si ZYK.
Good play para dito sa side ng Metacore. So again, sinasabayan lang nila yung pacing. Ayaw na nilang masyadong lumalim para dito sa side ng Metacore. Kukuha lang ng information. There we go, Loy and Revenge nagkaroon ng back and a fourth kill. Pero syempre, a round win para dito sa Metacore. 3-1 ngayon ang ating laban.
Yeah, just a good hold para sa side ng Metacore. I think they only lost one aggressive player and that's it. That is pretty much it para sa kanila dito. Good hold from the boys over at the Metacore squad. Pero kaya ba nilang ulitin? That is the true question. 2A is a very interesting defense to start things off para sa side ng Meta. I think they're trying to go for a quick read. Maybe just a setup dito sa A side para ma-caught off guard siguro yung mag-e-entry.
Nakikita natin ngayon. Paano yung adjustment para dito sa side ng Pacific Macta? Justin killing that one para dito kay Rels. Now, 5-4. Makikita natin. Sniper pa yung napatumba nila. So definitely, kailangan gumawa ng magandang aksyon ngayon. Yung 4 na member na natitira ngayon sa Metacore.
Yeah. Justin's just gonna hit you with that wildest shot and you have to just live with it. And si Rels pa nga nawala para sa side ng Metacore, so they don't have that mid-anchor as strong as it was kanina.
Loy, ZYK, maganda yung pwede nilang gawin dito, pero syempre, dalawa pa rin yung nakatingin. ZY, Loy, tama nga ba? Pero,
what?
Hindi tumama yung first shot, pero ZYK with a good kill coming from the side of MBA, and there we go, ZY, 2K ngayon para sa kanya, Aldrin. And the side of Revenge, 2v1, ZY. Paano nga ba dedepensa nito dahil gugustuhin na lang mag-play sa opposite side, ang side ng Pacific Macta. And there we go, Revenge. Ibang klase, kahit hindi tumama yung first shot niya dun sa kanyang sniper, nandun pa rin naman yung pistol niya to get that secondary kill.
Yeah. Pacific Macta just here strictly business. Not much mistakes, no, other than that last round na Hindi na naman nakuha si A7J for that locker room control. Pero other than that, Pacific Macta has been looking clean pagdating sa mga fights nila dito. Especially itong si Aldrin who's been fragging hard so far. Revenge. Just doing revenge things, man.
Let him cook. Talagang inaayaan lang nilang gumawa ng magandang play etong si Revenge. And also Aldrin, ibang klase agad yung simula dito ng Pacific Macta. So Metacore parang ito pa lang ata yung kanilang stretch or kumbaga yung kanilang warm up na half. Pero syempre kailangan pa rin nilang mag-keep up dito sa gantong play na pinapakita sa kanila ng Pacific Macta. Now, A7J, there we go. Nakakuha nga siya ng kill, pero kailangan niya pa rin makakuha ng kill. Dahil ZYK, medyo sneaky play yung pwede niyang gawin. Revenge, with a good pick. Coming from the side of A7J. 2 kills ngayon para sa kanya.
Yeah, that's just the A7J classic, no? Yung sobrang asim na talaga maglaro, especially pagdating dito sa locker room. The main reason why they even won a round in the first place because of his efforts dito. Pero Justin, NBA, instantly down. Grabe yung PM.
Talagang grabe. Kung grabe yung kaya nilang ibigay sa isa't isa. Frag kill coming from the side of John Lee. ZYK, NBA naman, maganda yung naging sagutan nila pero low HP yung dalawa. And syempre, A7J, low HP na rin. Kumbaga, kailangan nilang mag-ingat-ingat pero yung oras is napaka-importante para dito kay A7J para i-clutch etong round
pero
number 6.
Sakto yung smoke. Oh, they couldn't get him on the first pass though. Teka lang, Justin. He
No.
might be in trouble here.
Wala.
Hindi pa EFA si Justin dito.
Yung timing from the side of NBA. Justin, double pick. Good answer, good play para dito sa Pacific Macta. 5-1 ngayon yung ating score.
Ayan, linis pa ng Pacific Macta so far. Just like I said, barely any mistakes. Even in the rounds na they get caught super early dito sa game natin, they reset oh so quickly. And another shot galing dito kay Justin that really just set it off para sa kanyang team. Despite the failed plan dito sa may locker room, no?
Yeah.
Pacific Macta, they still get it. Parang yung mga 3vx, 2vx situation sila has definitely improved a lot kumpara dito sa ating group stage.
Yeah, and also Metacore, mako-comment ko rin dun si A7J dun sa ginawa niyang play. Yes, nakakuha siya ng mga kills. Maganda yung mga pickups niya kahit sabihin mong risky yung binibigay niyang laban. Pero syempre, kailangan pa rin yun sa kanilang team. Pero ngayon, makikita natin, Rels getting that kill, 1 HP ngayon para kay Rels. Pero syempre, kailangan niya pa rin makita etong si Revenge na laging handa sa mga ganung angle. 4v4, ganun kabilis agad yung nagiging transition natin. Parang di natin nakikita na parang nagiging tie yung laban, kumbaga back and forth na nagkakasagutan. Mas lumalamang pa rin pag umaabot ng less than 1 minute dahil yung side ng PM dito continually pushing, getting some kills na kailangan talaga nila at hindi nakakasagot dito yung kupunan ng Metacore.
Yeah, Metacore still having a very tough time after that initial damage dito kay ZY. The easy finish as well. Galing sa kanya and Pacific Macta once again. 6-1 masterclass dito sa subbase. Metacore, yun nga no, not much they can do at this point. All they have to do is hang on. Sila ba'y nasa peak side ng mapa na to?
Yeah. Pero syempre, kailangan pa rin makabawi, kailangan pa rin malesen yung gap coming from the side of Metacore. Huwag nilang ayahan na mapako yung kanilang score dito sa 1 round win lang nila nakuha. Pero syempre, kung ikaw naman ang Pacific Macta, hindi mo na ayahan na makakuha pa ng magandang possession ng Metacore. At dahil dyan, pinupush na lang dito ni ZYK. And there we go, Aldrin. Also, pulling out the AK para mapitas. Also, Justin. Isa na lang yung natitira. A7J. Tignan natin, makakuha nga ba ng clutch?
Yeah. And I think Pacific Macta starting to get used to this parang face-up game na ginagawa ng Metacore palagi. They're not afraid to go for those early fights, pero Macta isn't as well. And yun suffer another 1v5, unfortunately.
Grabe yung lockdown.
Grabe yung lockdown. I mean, that's just Pacific Macta for you, man. Pag nakakuha sila ng early momentum, it's really just hard to stop them in general kasi doon nagiging gumaganda yung flow ng communication nila eh.
Again, blessed push coming from the side of Aldrin, but unfortunately, John Lee ngayon nagpa-pop off, nagpapakilala ngayon as their sub player. ZYK with a good answer. Metacore ngayon, ito na nga ba yung round na kanilang inihintay for the second round win para makahabol at mabago pa yung kwento ng ating map 1.
Yeah, not gonna lie, kinda miss Iyak para sa side ng Metacore. I think he provided so much aggressive power para sa kanyang team.
Definitely.
Similar to what Loy is doing at the moment, no? Pero wala, this is the cards that you have to play with.
NBA. Medyo maganda ata yung space na pwede nilang gawin. Justin, NBA, yung connection netong dalawang to, pero kailangan nilang isipin. Andun si Rels, nag-scope out. Pero syempre, kailangan tumama yung shot. 2v1 dito sa may side. Pero syempre, nandun pa rin si Rels and John Lee with a good support play para sa kanila bago mag-change ng side itong dalawang teams.
Yeah, good awareness pagdating sa numbers dito ng Pacific Macta. They can just spread themselves out evenly on both sides of the map and a good cover galing dito kay John Lee. I think if nawalan pa ng buhay doon, itong si Tropang Rels, that entire play would have fell apart para sa side ng Metacore, and that could have only gave them only a point. Pero Revenge, mag-isa lang dito sa side.
Oh!
CYK actually getting the kill.
And now, Revenge, nahihirapan ngayon pero Rels will be the casualty para dito kay Revenge. John Lee and Loy, tignan natin kung mag-audition ba sa mga bala, sa mga kamay. Pero si Loy with that good kill, headshot, and Revenge with a back-to-back kill to secure this round.
Jesus Christ, and Revenge on the first round dito ng ating GR side, showing why he is the best, not one of the best sniper dito sa game natin. Itutuloy niya pa dito kay Rels. What a domination galing dito kay Revenge with that AWM.
Ibang klase.
Ba talaga?
Talagang pinagluto na eh. Ayahan nyo kung gumawa ng play at ginagawa lang rin naman ni Revenge yung trabaho niya. Hindi nga magkoconnect yung bala kay John Lee. Pero 2v3 situation ngayon. Loy killing Revenge ngayon. Make it 3v1, sabi nila.
Yep. Let's see. NBA. Matt Zera plays. See what they can do. Yun lang. That's tough, man. 8-3. Metacore, possibility of a comeback still high dito sa game natin. No? Hindi pa naman home safe itong Pacific Macta. They need another one of those rounds. Galing kay Revenge or any of the members dito ng PM.
Ang dami na nating nakitang laban na ganito yung score pero na-comeback. Pero syempre, kailangan pa rin nilang malaman paano nga ba natin i-close yung laban on the side of Pacific Macta and Metacore. Kailangan nilang mag-commit lagi sa mga playstyle dahil pag nagkaroon sila ng error, panigurado makakapitalize lang rin agad ito ng Pacific Macta. And I guess, makikita natin ngayon sila. MVA with this angle, ZY yung kanyang pwedeng makita o yung kanyang casualty na papatas.
Low HP bars though, galing sa side ng Metacore. They do have Woods control, so that's already a good start para sa kanila dito. However, pag nawala na yung smoke dito sa mid and Revenge realizes na wala ng tao dito sa side ng Woods, they could be in trouble. And A7J, wala na silang access dito sa A-side, so it's guaranteed B-side take na mangyayari dito. So you're gonna see some rotations already galing sa side ng PM.
Yung rotation na yan, makikita na natin na nagpe-pay off para sa kanilang team. Si John Lee, medyo hindi siya nag-commit dahil alam niya na maraming mga players coming from the side of Pacific Macta. Isa-isa nilang papatumbahin, pero dalawa na lang yung matitira sa kanila. Rels, ano nga ba ang gagawin mo with this AWM? Shutting down one, ZYK ngayon, yung kanyang naging biktima.
Yeah, Rels needs to be, I think this is quick scope mode na. You can't really afford to not have any information papasok ng site dito.
Ayan na.
Pero si Revenge, nakatutok na si Revenge dito eh. He tried to go for the jump peak, kaso hindi nagana. 9-3 Pacific Macta on match point agad dito sa ating sub-base.
Match point. Ito yung nakita natin at pinag-uusapan natin kanina on the ban and pick dito sa ating mga mapa. Pero syempre, kailangan pa rin naman tandaan dito ng Metacore. Paano nga ba tayo mag-a-adjust going into the second map? Dahil nakikita naman natin yung back-to-back answers ng dalawang team. Revenge and the side of A7J. Nagkakabatuan sila ng mga shots. pero syempre kailangan pa rin nilang mapatumba yung mga kalaban. Katulad dito, ibang klase yung performance na naman dito ni Aldrin. 11K para sa kanyang pangalan, pero 4 versus 3 ngayon yung magiging sitwasyon.
Yeah, highest rated player para sa side ng Macta going out itong dito sa ating group stage. So I didn't expect any less revenge with the miss. Papasok ng A site though. Pwede niya pang itik ulit dito si John Lee on the right side. He could not get him. Nade is a must. A7J is down. 3v2. Wala na yatang util dito yung Pacific Macta, pero meron pang they have one more nade. How many nades do they have? Pero kailangan nila maging careful. Rels is here.
Oh! Muntikan pa nagkaroon ng mistake! Definitely a good trigger discipline coming from the side of Rels. Na iba pa yung kwento, mas pumapabor ngayon on the side of Metacore. Kailangan na lang nilang mapatumba itong si Justin. At ayun, ang kailangan nilang gawin. Mission success on the side of Metacore para mapahaba pa itong ating laban.
Yeah, at that point, not even the tapok can save you there pagdating dun sa swing na yun. Pero Metacore, kapit patalim lang dito sa ating sub-base map. Pacific Macta though, on the verge. So lahat ng pressure dito sa ating game napunta naman dito sa side ng Metacore para hindi sila magkamali dito kahit ni isang beses. Pero Pacific Macta, they're banking on that one mistake para tapusin na lang yung mapa na to.
Oh,
ganda ng dito.
nakita yung shoulder pero definitely hindi pa rin na-punish dito ni ZYK. Slowly pushing into the side. Pero Metacore, parang nakita na nila yung panganib na pwede nilang makita dito sa area na to. So definitely A7J, the rest of the gang of Pacific Macta, nakuha na nga nila yung mga kills at dalawa na lang yung natitira para ma-secure yung map 1. Loy and ZY up against the side of ZYK, MVA, Revenge, and Justin. Napakahirap nito dahil ang daming iisipin dito ng Metacore dahil 4 pa yung natitira ng mga players and make it 3. Medyo gumaganda ngayon yung possession on the side of Metacore.
They do get itong si Revenge over C4's out in the open. Teka lang, NBA, good trade.
Ito na. Loy, ZYK, double pick. Good play coming from the side of Pacific Macta. Map 1, mapupunta sa kanilang kamay.
Yeah, I think it kind of ended nung nag-clutch dito si Revenge after that first half fiasco na nakita natin galing sa side ng Pacific Macta, and I think that really just energized yung kanilang second half dito. When it came to their defense, it wasn't really much of a problem containing itong mapa natin against itong Metacore. I think Metacore hindi nila masimulan yung kahit anong play dito eh. Galing pa lang dito sa first half natin when they were on the GR side. And it seems like, yun nga, no? Hindi lang nila makontrol yung opensa ng Pacific Macta in the first half. And the defense ng Macta was not as strong. Yung meron ka dalawang pinakamalaking problema eh dito sa mapa na to. You have Aldrin and you have si Revenge. It's basically pick your poison para sa side ng Metacore dito. Kung sinong mas bet yung i-entry papasok ng site, no? Pero both options are really bad para sa side ng Metacore dito.
Yeah, definitely. Tama na na-point out mo yun kasi ang daming iisipin dito na Metacore. Sino nga ba talaga yung pinaka kailangan natin ma-pick off? Kasi the 5 members on the side of Pacific Macta, kahit sino dun gumagawa ng huge play. Pero Metacore, kailangan nilang magsama-sama, kailangan nilang sabay-sabay makakuha ng mga take-offs, kailangan nilang makuha yung mga pinaka-importante, which is si Revenge, na nakita naman natin ibang klase agad yung kanilang ipinakitang performance dito sa sub-base. Pero syempre yung adjustment, kailangan nilang mag-usap-usap on the side of Metacore kasi syempre eto na to eh. 1-0 ngayon yung ating score, pero kailangan nilang matay yung laban to push forward para hindi pa makakuha dito ng magandang aggressive play or yung magandang possession coming from the side of Pacific Macta.
I think this is definitely a good spot para sa side ng Metacore para i-bring back itong map number 2. No? It's still gonna be itong compound. Magiging problema lang talaga nila dito pagdating dito sa compound is how are they gonna contain itong si Revenge and how are they gonna control mid galing sa side ng PM dito. PM kasi they're gonna force a lot of these angles here pagdating dito sa map number 2 natin, and Metacore just has to be ready. Minsan rin naman sila sa ganun na gameplay where they have to fight for map control every time, pero Pacific Macta, the way they go about it is, you know, something something the way they go about yung game natin gumagana at gumagana talaga para sa side nila. Maybe that's just a winning experience galing sa side ng PM. Pero Metacore, it seems like sub-base, yung risk nila dito sa mapa na to did not work out.
Ibang klase, kung nakikita mo naman yung score, yung consistency ng rounds on the side of Pacific Macta, simula round 1 to round 8, nasa kanila eh. Nag-fall down lang sila nung round number 9 na nakakuha doon ang side ng Metacore. Kala natin, Metacore, makakabawi na sila sa second half. Pero mukhang nagkakamali yung kanilang naging prediction doon dahil nasimulan pa rin na maganda on the side of Pacific Macta. Pero syempre, kailangan nilang makabawi sa mga susunod pa na map kasi once na makuha ng isa pang map dito ang Pacific Macta, series point na to para sa kanila.
Not just that, I think map number 3 natin is gonna be Ankara as well, no? And that's the one map where you don't want to end up 2-0 against itong Pacific Macta, no? Kasi Ankara is their map for sure. So, Metacore, their best shot is para kunin itong map number 2, Compound. Best bet nila to kasi, yun nga, Compound, not much setups you can do as that PL side. Kung makaka-start sila ng GR dito and somehow get an early lead dito sa kanilang depensa, I think they could definitely take this game away.
Yeah.
Pero knowing itong PM, no, knowing how hot itong si Revenge, he's gonna contest mid every time, gonna contest itong B main every time. Hindi napapalagpasin yung mga angles where the timing is very dependent kung gaano kagaling talaga yung sniper nyo at that very moment. And it seems like just having an on-point sniper dito sa Compound especially can be really oppressing, especially pag nakuha na nila yung tower control.
Talagang kailangan mong malaman yung tamang timing sa mga spots kasi syempre bilang isang sniper napakadaming oras na rin yung winner out mo dun sa mga angles na yun sa different na mapa na kanilang pinag-aaralan. Kumbaga ayun yung assignment nila, kumbaga na perfect na nila 100% yung kanilang grade dun sa mga ganong sitwasyon na ready kami sa mga ganong pwedeng ibigay na factor. Pero syempre kailangan ngayon malaman ng Metacore paano nga ba tayo babawi? Paano nga ba natin kukunin yung map number 2? Kasi definitely papahirapan ulit sila dito ng Pacific Macta.
Yeah, and the thing is like the way na you beat itong Pacific Macta dito sa mapa na to no, is yun nga, not let them have a good start, need to dissect them one by one dito na for sure may individual plays na mangyayari dito kasi confident yung Pacific Macta, no? There's gonna be some plays where ayun nga, Justin's gonna one-man push na certain angle para makakuha ng control dito. And yeah, if makuha nga yun ng Metacore, no, yung mga first move na ginagawa dito ng Pacific Macta, then definitely they can go from there. Hindi pa yung panalo kasi 3v5s are very good galing sa side ng PM, pero at least you have a better chance papasok ng round. One of the few wins na nakuha dito ng ating Metacore squad actually was that round na hindi pinalagpas ni A7J itong locker ng push na ginagawa dito ng Pacific Macta. Pero instant adjustment, PM is like, let's just push it again. Why not? Ang laki ng leeway natin pagdating sa rounds. So, might as well just try it again. And that's the thing about itong Pacific Macta. One of the hardest teams to read. Di mo talaga alam kung ano umiikot dito sa utak ni CYK.
Ready silang magbigay ng risk kay play na kumbaga it's either matalo tayo o manalo. Pero yung regrets nila, wala eh. Hindi na ako magre-regret kasi sinubukan ko naman na i-push yun. Pero A7J, ibang klase rin yung kanyang pinakita dun. Kung sakaling may kasama siya, pwede pang matrade up on the side of Metacore. Pero for sure, kailangan talaga nilang malaman yung pinaka-answer, kumbaga, isang sagot dun sa katanungan kung paano nga ba yung adjustment or paano nga ba yung formula nila on to win or to have that map number 2. Pero tignan natin kung paano nga ba nila i-workout, paano nga ba nila gagawin yung mga plans nila kasi alam naman natin, ready sila on this semifinals match. And again, Pacific Macta, ibang klase talaga yung performance ng map 1.
Yeah, I mean, really hard to equalize kung meron kang players kagaya nga ni Revenge, kagaya ni Aldrin dito who can just literally carry yung offense and yung defense para sa side ng Pacific Macta. It makes the job para kay Justin at kay NBA really easy, no? Para maging mas aggressive na players pagdating sa mapa natin. Start to oppress yung offense dito ng Metacore bago sila makapasok. it really is yung tools and the way that this roster is built para sa side ng Pacific Macta is the way that they can extract as much strength as possible galing sa mga players na to kasi ayun nga no, you have Revenge, occasionally going aggressive is more parang mas passive na as of recently kasi napansin niya yata yung sniper role is needed sa mga ibang spot na mapa natin but he will go aggressive man. That's no lie galing dito kay Revenge pero Aldrin is just that rock para sa kanyang team. Yung bato na hindi mo talaga mawawala dito sa site. And if you can't remove him, then he's just gonna be there the entire time. He's gonna kill your own team. Grabe. I mean, that's just the classic Aldrin moment ni
Pero syempre, yung map natin, compound, Metacore, ibang klase yung mga playstyle na pinakita nila nung group stage kung saan ang dami nilang ways on how to get around the win dito sa map na to. Pwedeng umikot, pwedeng mag-flank na magugulat ka na lang na 5 agad yung mapipitas o 4 yung mapipitas dun sa may likuran. Pero yung ibang play nila, push lang tayo sa mid. Bahala na kung sino ang ma-pick off natin. Basta we need to commit the play. Kasi once na na-bait kasi yung isang player nila, panigurado, mas hihina yung aggressive push. Kumbaga, mas malalaman ngayon ang Pacific Macta, paano nga ba gagalaw, paano nga ba yung pupuntahan nila mga ways kasi definitely kailangan lang rin nilang bantayan yung mga sites. And now, map number 2 compound, magsisimula na.
And then, favorite spot ng sniper sa compound, base. BL base box, man. Pag tumalon ka talaga ng mali dyan, patay ka talaga and auto-magically 4v5 na yan. Pero, knowing itong Metacore, kalmado lang. Kalmado but not really. Except dito kay Loy who's already looking for that first kill. Pero yun na nga. Di kasi nakapush dito si MBA pero at the same time, I don't think that was the plan. Di nila in-expect na dun lalabas si Loy.
Parang ganito rin yung round 1 nung sub-base. Pero Loy and the side of ZYK back health coming from the side of ZYK. Pero syempre, si Loy mainit ngayon dito sa compound match natin. So napakagandang start ito for the side of Metacore to bounce back and to gain their possession. Pero syempre, Revenge and Aldrin, yung jump shot niya hindi tatama pero definitely a good call. A7J, Aldrin na lang ngayon yung kanilang kalaban.
Alright, if Aldrin, pag na-clutch na to, he definitely will tilt itong Metacore off of the face of the earth. Pero yun na nga, C3 spotted, A7J na andito
Low
pa sa
HP.
site. Pero nakatago lang,
Good angle.
Alam niya.
Alam
Sabi
niya.
Hindi ko pwede labanan. Harap-harapan.
Delikado na ako eh. 1 HP na lang ako. Isang pitik lang sa katawan ko ng bala niya. Wala na talaga. Kailangan maging play safe.
Guarantee.
Good call.
Play
Coming
the
from the side of
guarantees, man.
Metacore.
Loy though, making that entire play happen dito sa ating mapa. I think they were expecting itong mid-aggression pero ZY, I think they kind of forgot about it. Ayun lang.
Nabasa na nga nila yung libro, yung assignment na pinapagawa sa kanila ng kanilang coach. And Revenge, killing A7J. Mukhang na-shutdown agad yung mga key players dito ng Metacore. So, kailangan mag-step up palalo dito ni Rolls, Loy, and John Lee to explode, to get the round para sa kanilang team. Pacific Macta, kompleto pa rin naman sila. Pero syempre, kailangan nila mag-commit sa isang site na kung saan binabantayan ngayon ni Rels. Pero syempre, nabulag lang siya. Pero uy! Dun sa may gilid niya, MBA, magkatabi lang pala sila.
Ayun na nga, Loy. Ooh, instant headshot with the AK. Jesus Christ, this man is really good. Pero Loy, kailangan niya pag-isipan itong mid-angle na nakanood na dito si Revenge. Double scope for the guaranteed shot. And John Lee na lang natitira. Let's see what the 6-man can do.
John Lee. Tama ata yung timing. Coming from the side of Aldrin. Pero Aldrin, umikot lang. Nakita agad yung kalaban. Go for the kill. Ganun lang kabilis for the side of Pacific Macta to gain back dito sa ating laban.
Yeah. I should have actually asked yung Pacific Macta earlier, no? How are they benefiting galing dito sa enable high polling rate update? And how are they benefiting from it? I mean, biggest beneficiaries galing dito sa side ng PM is definitely Aldrin and Revenge. Aim is crispy, pero Loy, crouch peek lang. Revenge could not hit it.
Pero ito yung kinagandaan kay Loy. Parang Di ko matandaan pero parang ito ata yung mapa na mas confident si Loy kumilos.
Yeah.
Mas ready siya sa mga ganong sitwasyon na alam niya and confident siya na makakuha siya ng kill. At ayun yung good thing coming from the side of Metacore. May kanya-kanya silang strength and weaknesses kada map. So for sure, Metacore, mas masisimulan pa nila at mas mapapaganda pa nila itong laban na to dito sa compound.
Yeah, and I think yung compound is one of those maps where it's really hard to set up guaranteed plays, considering roof is a thing. Pero Justin, nakuha niya nga si A7J. John Lee could not hit the shot dito kay Aldrin initially, pero ZYK gets one in return. 3v3 ang situation. Nakababa na yung C4. Medyo malayo pa yung isang player, pero Rels, how are they gonna react to this itong Metacore?
Oh, si YK, yung timing, nakababa na dito. Pero Rels, alam natin, ibang klase yung aggressive na pwede niyang ibigay dito sa AWM. Pero syempre, mission failed. MVA Justin, what a connection para dito sa Pacific Macta. Eto na nga ba ulit yung pagpapako nila sa isang panalo na round for this first half para sa side ng Metacore. Pero syempre, kailangan nilang makawala dun sa pagpako ng Pacific Macta kung ikaw ang Metacore dahil kailangan nilang mag-bounce back to regain their possession. There we go! Loy, ibang klase talaga yung kanyang nagiging performance sa compound.
Yeah, I mean, Loy is taking full advantage no ng itong B main being so hard to set up as that BL side. Walang guaranteed na flash, walang guaranteed na nade na pwede mong itapon. Pero tignan mo si Justin, that's what he's known for. Entries, pero nandito si Rels, but they know exactly where Rels is. Pwede na silang gumalaw according to that information.
Oh, what a flick! 2v3 ngayon mga kaibigan, John Lee, Loy, and ZY. Tignan natin kung paano nga ba yung depensa na gagawin nila. Dahil si Revenge na lang yung matitira, backstab. Coming from the side of ZY. Equalize ngayon yung ating laban. Nakikita natin, Metacore, mas nagiging confident sila dito sa map 2 kesa dun sa naging performance nila ng map 1.
Yeah. And yeah, kaya sinabi ko, they're just taking full advantage of yung timing dito sa may B-main, them having it. Pero ZY as well, nakita na nga si NBA. And this is what I was talking about. Compound could be a perfect map para sa side ng Metacore kasi na-allow yung aggressive plays kagaya ng ganito. Loy lumipat ng spot, hindi na siya dun sa B. Instead, nasa A-long. Snaps are gonna go through. John Lee na lang. And itong si Rels.
Flash. Ang sinalo dito ni Justin, nabulag talaga, wala siyang makita kundi puti na lang sa kanyang monitor. Pero John Lee Rels, tignan natin, paano nga ba ika-clutch to ni Justin? Nasa kanya C4, available ngayon to para puntahan yung pinaka-clear na site. Pero mas gugustuhin niyang pumatay muna ng isa para mas maganda yung laban. Rels, dun sa may taas.
Oh no!
Ayun yung pinakaayaw na dapat makuha dito ng side ng Metacore. 1v1 ngayon, John Lee and Justin.
Grabe, Justin. He's not even gonna play batteries. Harap-harapan talaga. Oh! Okay. That's shades of overconfidence siguro. Nakikita natin dito. Pero you can't blame itong Pacific Macta, no, for playing that way. Kasi alam naman nila that they're definitely in the lead pero pagdating sa momentum. Pero Metacore,
Yeah.
punishing that one. Sayang yung play na yun galing kay Justin. If he was just a bit more patient siguro, played around the batteries instead.
Kumbaga, mas gugustuhin niyang labanan na lang natin to. Aggressive kung aggressive. Push lang tayo ng push. Ayun lang naman yung sinasabi dito ng Metacore. On to the mid side, wala munang casualty na na-pick off. Mas gugustuhin nilang mag-play na lang tayo sa site. Kunin natin yung mga off-angle na pwede tayong maka-pick off ng mga members dito. Coming from the side of Pacific Macta. And now, Justin and Revenge papasok ngayon dito sa may site. Pero si Justin ngayon with the 2 kills.
Yeah, John Lee at si A7J pa ngayon nawala. I think the amount of pressure na nakukuha dito ng Metacore dito sa mapa natin, I think dapat ilipat na nga nila dito si Loy on this A site. Kasi that's been the only glaring problem ng ating Metacore squad, if they can keep together dito sa A or not. Pero Rels,
Ayun lang.
not safe.
Tinry niya mag-repick but unfortunately nakuha na agad siya ni Revenge. And Revenge still grabe yung kanyang pinapakitang effort and yung push towards this tower. Na nakikita naman natin na napakaganda talaga yung nakuha niyang kill. pinakakailangan yon para sa side ng Pacific Macta. Pero ZY, 4 pa na kalaban yung kailangan niyang isipin. Pero dun sa maitaas, nandun lang rin naman si Aldrin na nagbabantay at pwedeng magbigay ng problema sa kanila. And again, Pacific Macta, 3-3 score, back-to-back kills. Pero yung round natin, sapat na tayo ngayon.
Yeah, I think Metacore is gonna start to fight harder dito na sa B side, no, to try and see if they can get a good lead galing sa side and ng Pacific Macta. Pag wala silang nakita dito sa B, they're definitely gonna go in towards the mid side. Yung push na ginagawa ni Loy palagi has been working for him for the past few times, pero Pacific Macta mukhang ready na sila for this situation.
Oh no, MVA and Loy, magkakakitaan nga ba yung dalawa? Pero dalawa rin yung posible niyang makita. Pero NVA, daan-daan niyang kukunin yung mga kills. And ZY will be the answer. Good call coming from the side of PM na dalawa na lang tayo mag-push kasi feeling natin na dalawa rin yung nagbabantay. And good instinct coming from the side of Pacific Macta. Pero Metacore, Rals, John Lee, and A7J, kailangan nilang mag-ingat-ingat dahil dun sa mga ganong play, sila Aldrin pa ang makakuha ng kill.
Yeah. Pero at the same time, I think nagkamali din yung Metacore. I think the play was ZY is gonna hold itong entrance and itong si Loy is gonna hold that middle side. Pero yun nga, Mans wasn't aware. I think they tried to double stack dito sa may B main. John Lee is gonna go down. Si Rels na lang natitira who hasn't had the best of times. And even then, he cannot hit the shot dito kay Revenge. Ulo lang yung kita pero sa kanya katawan. 4-3. Pacific Macta in the lead once again.
Advantage pick coming from the side of Revenge. Pero Rels, good try pa rin na i-contest yung kill and yung clutch na pwede nilang makuha dun sa round number 7. Now, round number 8, may kita natin ngayon. Ito na nga ba yung hinihintay ng Metacore na pwede nilang kunin na revenge map up against the side of Pacific Macta. Pero slowly pushing naman ang side ng Pacific Macta ngayon. I guess, tatry ulit nilang ilaban etong mga position coming from the side of Loy and the side of A7J.
Loy with a good spot though. If he wanted to play a bit more passive dito sa game natin, pero ganda kasi ng crossfire between him and ZY at the moment.
Ito na yun, yung pinaka-hihintay na timing. Dapat hindi sila tumingin sa maling angle. Kailangan nilang i-commit kung ano yung kailangan nilang tignan at babantayan na angle. Dahil once na makuha ito ng Pacific Macta, for sure, makukuha rin nila yung site.
Yeah, pero baka mag-iingay dito si Aldrin sa kabila. So, not really sure what's the status ng ating PM push at the moment.
Oh no.
Nag-aantay yata sila ng counterplay galing sa side ng Metacore dito, which is coming in dito sa may mid and hindi gumana. The patience is real, men.
Wow. Ibang klase yung timing. But unfortunately, Metacore na naman hindi makakuha ng kills coming from the side of Pacific Macta. Grabe yung push and yung mga kills. The contribution coming from the side of Pacific Macta para dito sa ating half. Last round para dito sa ating first half. Tignan natin kung malilesen yung gap to 5-4 score or 6-3. May kita natin again, magpupush in dito sa may gitna ang kupunan ng Metacore. Karoon ng casualty, back-to-back kills on the side of Revenge. Pero syempre, Metacore, kailangan muna nila maging steady and slow dahil parang nag-audition ngayon sila.
Yep. We are gonna see tong Metacore squad down to 3 members. Wala na silang mid-control whatsoever. So I think mag-a-aggro play yung isang player. And there it is, A7A with the revenge kill dito kay Aldrin. That converts it into another 3v3. Pero Metacore, wala pa rin silang definite read dito sa gagawin ng Pacific Macta. They're still staying in their places. Good positioning from the side of Metacore. Pero kung mahanap dito si A7J agad sa C1, he's basically dead.
Tinatry nilang i-wallbang. Pero naman, nakakuha sila ng kill. Revenge, 1 HP sa kanyang buhay. Pero ZYK, sila pa rin naman yung magtatapat dito ni ZY. 2v1. makikita natin dito yung strength ng Metacore. ZY ngayon, tignan natin, siya ang makakuha ng first
ZYK.
clutch para dito sa ating laban. And there we go, ganun lang kabilis, ganun lang din yung mission na kailangan nilang kunin for this first half.
Yeah, I think Metacore, I wouldn't say they could have gotten more dito sa half natin, pero at the same time, offense is still also good galing sa kanila dito, so you can't really count out itong Metacore just yet. Pacific Macta though on the defense, not the best news para sa side ng Metacore dito, but they're gonna try to trudge through it. 3B setup, early pick to.
Okay. Tatry nilang i-push forward o lalimin yung positioning nila dito sa pagdidepensa, pero ZYK, panigurado, napakadami niyang pwedeng makita. And there we go, Loy, siya ang unang tutumba, pero A7J with a good call. Huwag nating hayaan na hindi tayo makakuha ng trade. Metacore ngayon, mas maganda yung paglalaban nila, pero syempre, revenge. Makikita natin, ZY, yung laban nila, napaka-intense.
Yeah. Pero this might actually lead itong Metacore papuntang kabilang side ng mapa natin dito. Patay na si ZYK. That means A long could be available para sa mga players dito ng Metacore, pero they're still taking their sweet time just in case may side ng PM dito na gusto nilang go overextend for that one-man advantage, pero wala, disiplina lang galing sa side ng PM. Ayaw nilang magbigay ng +1 dito.
Kasi mas mahihirapan silang dumepensa laban dito sa 4 na members pang natitira on the side of Metacore. Pero yung timing na naman dito kay Revenge, hindi magkoconnect yung first bullet ng kanyang AWM. Pero ZY, dun sa may window side. Pero mali ata yung naging biktima. Si Rels pa yung unang kill na makukuha dito ni Revenge for this round. Pero dun sa may likod, A7J with a good call. Dun sa may battery area, hindi nila alam na may natitirang player dito, MVA.
Oh no!
Mukhang hindi siya makakuha ng kill dun, pero low HP ngayon. A7J and Justin. Nade kill. Tignan natin kung tatama. Fortunately, hindi. 30 seconds para lumipat dun sa A-site para iplanta yung C4 na nasa kanyang kamay ngayon.
Yeah, I think that's a worse side to play as well, no? Kasi wala ka masyadong cover kumpara dito sa B.
Yeah.
So, 1v1, good force. Galing dito kay Justin for that flank, pero MVA could have gotten a lot more. He could have ended yung round na to, pero this is a good play. Galing kay A7J, he went aggressive. And there it goes. Low HP, do the unexpected play. And A7J, 1v1, na panalo pa nga, putting Metacore back on the board dito sa second half natin.
Ito na yun, yung storya ng Metacore ay nagsisimula na dito sa ating second half of the map number 2 dito sa compound. Again, ibang klase yung mga setup, ibang klase yung mga clutches coming from the side of Loy and A7J and ZY getting that kill. Ganon kabilis nila nakukuha yung kills na gugustuhin talaga nila sa kamay ng Pacific Macta. Pero Pacific Macta, medyo nahihirapan ngayon sila sa mga aggressive push coming from the side of Loy and the back-to-back kills coming from the side of A7J.
Let's see, ZYK, last one left alive para sa kanyang team. So like I said, this guy can turn up at any time.
Oh, yung C4, alam niya.
Layo pa ng C4. I think ZYK does have a rough idea kung nasan yung mga players natin dito.
Na natin ngayon. Paano nga ba yung magiging mindset ni ZYK? A7J and John Lee, saan nga bang site sila maglalaro? A or B? Pero I think A yung pupuntahan nila, pero John Lee dun sa may window side.
Pero kung
Pwede silang
makagapang,
malikuran, ha?
kung maka-akit dito si ZYK.
Ayan na.
Oh my
no.
God. I think he spotted itong si
no.
A7J as well nung paalis na siya ng long.
Ito na.
This could be a clutch for clutch.
Naku po, yung timing nito, once na mag-plant dito si A7J, yung timing coming from the side of John Lee, pwedeng likuran katulad lang ng gatong kadali! ZYK pulling out the AK to get this clutch.
A good timing galing kay ZYK. Shift walking the entire time. I think nakita niya nga dito si A7J in that last second after that long yung binabantayan ni A7J yung long dito, and yun nga, last second information. 3 nades coming in dito sa may mid-side. Bagsakan, bagsakan. Metacore getting 3. Loy, A7J, and Loy once again. Double kill para sa kanya dito, pero si YK na naman yung natira.
Wow.
Another clutch attempt.
ZYK, ano nga ba ang gagawin mo? Dahil napakadami naman na pinakita dito ng Metacore dun sa may gitnang side ng ating mapa. Kung gaano katagal nakuha yung clutch, ganun din yung naging comeback. Kumbaga, mas mabilis on the side of Metacore para kunin yung round number 12 sa kanilang kamay. Pero adjustment-wise, titignan natin. Dahil si Revenge ngayon ay tumumba agad.
Oh my
But Justin, NBA, good answer. A7J and ZY. Tignan natin. Doon sa may gitna, nakakuha siya ng kill. Pero mukhang nanganganib yung mga positioning dito ni A7J.
Oh, yun lang. Long range fight didn't work out, pero A7J,
Good trade.
good trade. Alam nila si ZY dito. I mean, they press tab, they know exactly where he is.
Alamata nila. Pero uy, matama nga yung mga bala. Pero siya ang mas makakuha. ZY and ZYK. Ito na naman yung kanilang pagtatapat. Kanina si ZY yung nakakuha ng kill. Tignan natin kung si ZYK makakuha ba ng magandang comeback clutch on the side of Metacore.
Ito na, 1 minute and 25 ng ikutan dito. So much time on the board still. So, dami pang oras pwede laruin ni ZY dito. And it seems like we're just gonna do a ring around the rosy.
I think di ata alam ni ZYK nandun sa may mid-side yung bomba. Pero I think nagpalitan lang sila ng position. Pero syempre, babalik ulit sila. Magiging labanan ulit nila yung mid-side. ZY ngayon, may kita niya.
He's dead. Oh no,
Pero
ZY
yung
might
flash.
be dead here.
Oh no, grenade. Tignan natin kung tatama. But unfortunately, hindi naging sapat. Mali yung angle na nakita dito ni ZYK with a good timing. Ang ganda nung nagiging sagutan talaga ng dalawang teams natin. Metacore, medyo nagkakaroon ng shortage in terms of the commitment. Pero Pacific Macta, back-to-back na clutches ang ating nakikita sa kanila.
Yeah, second clutch from the leader dito ng Pacific Macta, and leading by example indeed. Pero Rels, nakita na nga dito si Revenge. Revenge always trying to contest itong B main and nothing else. Pero Rels already deep dito sa ating B main. They have full control. I think bigay na yata to galing sa side ng Pacific Macta. Pero gusto pa nilang labanan.
Reload lang daw muna, reposition ang magiging sagot. Pero Pacific Macta, mukhang nag-audition na naman sila sa kamay ng Metacore. Mission success definitely para sa side ng Metacore.
I'm surprised na itong si Revenge is still trying to go for that B main timing. But yeah, I mean, hasn't worked out for him for the past few times, and especially with the nades na tinatapon dito ng Metacore. Gusto talaga nilang kunin yung control dito sa ating side, pero Aldrin going a bit aggressive.
Papansin ko din Pacific Macta, tinatry nilang sabayan yung aggression coming from the side of Metacore, but unfortunately, mas mabilis rin yung nagiging kills. The trade-up coming from the side of Metacore. Ayun yung nakikita nating specialty para sa kanilang team. But right now, Pacific Macta, lamang naman sila ng map 1. Pero ngayong map 2, ibang storya talaga yung ating nakikita para dito sa dalawang teams.
Yeah, and it all stems down to that one game of Compound, no? Nung nakalaban ng PM itong Gaon. Kind of shades of that game where PM gusto nilang sabayan yung bilis dito ng Metacore, pero that's kind of like Metacore's game, so sobrang sanay na sila sa mga ganun na laruan, yung bagsakan kung bagsakan. But at the same time, Metacore picks their fights really smartly, no? Yun yung difference ng mga usual bagsakan teams kumpara dito sa Metacore. Pero Revenge, playing a bit far back dito sa may B main instead of deep.
Mukhang nakaramdam siya. Nakaramdam siya o narinig niya yung ibang players dito dahil 3 players playing around on the B site na si Revenge lang naman yung nagbabantay. Pero definitely ZY, good call na ang Metacore ngayon ay magko-commit dito sa may B site. Pero once makakuha dito si Revenge ng kill, pwede pang mabaliktad yung sitwasyon.
Yeah, pero I think Revenge should just stay side here and have itong si Justin cover his mid side. Pero gusto niya maging aggressive dito to get the play back. Pero yun lang, he was caught moving in the scope. Pero
NBA.
only gets one. And Metacore, big chance para mapunta sa kanila yung lead dito. ZY as well in a very far spot. Galing dito sa side natin in order to get that turn going. Hindi na nga, malalang overthink yung nangyari dito kay Boss Justin. Pero Metacore getting the lead dito sa compound. 1-1 could be around the horizon para sa kanila dito. PM once again struggling in maps where setups are not king dito sa mapa natin.
Kumbaga, ang pinaka-solution lang dito na ginagawa ng Metacore, go for the kill, go for the push. Ganun lang din yung ginagawa ng 5 members coming from the side of Metacore and Pacific Macta. Hindi na talaga masabayan yung gantong pacing na nabibigla sila sa mga trade-offs, sa mga kills na pwedeng kunin dito ng Metacore. Now, Metacore, sila yung lamang sa ating laban. 8-7 score. Now, Pacific Macta, ano nga ba talaga yung pinakakailangan nilang kunin ngayon?
ZYK with the sniper though. Interesting na he's gonna be wielding that one to anchor itong B-main natin. I think na-recognize na naman na wala masyadong presence other than that initial one galing dito sa may B-main natin. So PM is just gonna hold this down. Medyo 1-3 yung kanilang setup dito. They're more worried about itong east side more than itong B. Pero ZYK...
Wow, umabot pa yun.
Grabe, parang Swiss Army knife yung tropa natin dito. He can lead, he can snipe, he can rifle. Oh my God!
Good adjustment. ZYK, kung di gumagana ngayon si Revenge, andito yung adjustment.
He becomes
ZYK
Revenge.
naman. Kinuha niya yung lakas.
Pero 55 seconds, no, not much time on the board para sa side ng Metacore para makahanap ng butas dito sa depensa ng ating PM squad.
I think hindi nila kukunin itong B-site kasi mas mahihirapan sila. I think kunin na lang natin yung A-site kung ikaw ang Metacore dahil yung presence coming from the side of ZYK is napakalaki at katulad nito, MVA.
C4 down as well.
Creating a space na na-provide niya agad. A7J na lang yung matitira. 25 seconds left though. Pero maganda yung setup at trade up on to the side of Justin. Pacific Macta, ibang klase talaga yung nagiging rounds natin ngayon. Back to back na nagiging tayo yung laban and wala pang gaano lumalamang.
Yeah, these last 2 rounds where men are made dito sa mga high pressure games natin, and it doesn't get more high pressure than LAN 8-8 pare. Vying for that match point. Loy of course unaffected by that pressure pare. Revenge's worst nightmare in this map so far.
Di nag-work out yung mga kailangan nilang gawin because of the shutdown, the kills coming from the side of Loy, E7J, and the rest of the members dito ng Metacore. Now the adjustment coming from the side of Pacific Macta. Crossfire ngayon tayo dahil ito yung pwedeng makita natin na ipopush nila yung window side or yung door side. So napakadaming options, napakadaming plenty of plans coming from the side of Metacore. Tayo ngayon ating laban with a 2 versus 2 situation pero low HP yung dalawang members ngayon ng Metacore.
They really have to pick their fights here or they're gonna have to hit the instant headshot. ZYK with the deagle. 1 shot to the body, tapos na dito si ZY. Loy would be 1 HP if ever.
Pero tignan natin. Think ang gagawin dito ni Loy and ZY. Snake around. Go for the opposite side. Pero nandun rin naman si Justin na pwede niyang makita ngayon. Dun sa may gilid. Pero trying to get that 360 kill. Mukhang unfortunate yung timing coming from the side of Justin. Now, mapupunta ngayon yung kalamangan in terms of the numbers dito. 2v1 lamang ang side ng Metacore.
Yeah, I had no idea why Aldrin was actually pushing dun sa situation na yun. Pero Loy, nakita yung ulo ni Loy pero hindi nakita si ZY. Yeah, like the same question, no? Like Aldrin for sure, he tried to make that play happen para sa kanyang team for that easy 1v2. Pero I think they were easier routes dun sa 2v2 na yun kumpara sa tinake niya.
kumbaga, mas maganda na lang na nagstay sa site.
Kasi low na yung dalawang players eh.
Yeah, definitely. May information na sila sa mga ganong sitwasyon. Pero again, the aggressive push coming from the side of Metacore, hindi pa rin sila magpapapigil dahil match point sila onto this compound map. Tignan natin kung ipo-force out nga ba ng Metacore ito para mag-overtime or tatapusin na ng side ng Metacore. Dahil Pacific Macta medyo nagiging alanganin ngayon yung mga nagiging plays nila.
Yeah. And itong Metacore doing such a great job of countering itong si Revenge this entire time. Always find him for some reason itong si Revenge at the very worst spot. But the moment na they lose track of this sniper galing sa side ng Pacific Macta, they're gonna be the ones in trouble. So kailangan nilang maging sharp dito, kailangan nilang maging aware kung anong gagawin ng Pacific Macta possibly. Especially ZYK still rocking that second sniper para sa kanyang team. Still could be a threat easily.
Sapat pa rin naman yung oras para magkaroon ng second option ang side ng Metacore. Pero syempre, mas gugustuhin ata nilang pumasok na lang sa A site. Kahit yung cover dito ay medyo alanganin. May kita naman dito ni Revenge! Yung kanyang kalaban na si Loy. And now Metacore. Yung adjustment nila na nakita natin ngayon sa minimap. Maglalakad sila dun sa may gitna. Pero I think ZYK, the double sniper setup, ibang klase ngayon yung adjustment. Pacific Macta, mas gugustuhin ngayon nilang mag-stay safe dun sa mga site. Hold lang ng angle dahil papasok rin naman dyan ng dahan-dahan ang side ng Metacore. Smooth play on the side of Pacific Macta. Isa na lang yung titira. ZY, tignan natin kung makaklatch niya pa to sa side ng Metacore.
He's get the two craziest headshots dito. There it is. Not
Ibang
even
klase.
double sniper setup finally worked and we go into our first overtime of the day in compound. I wouldn't say I expected it in compound no, pero ayun nga, this is the closest shot para sa side ng Metacore to get back into this game. And yun nga, I mean, 9-9, only have to win 3 rounds and if you can't, then paunahan na lang sa 30. Pero yun nga, there's still a lot of crossfire to be played dito sa compound, especially obvious naman na nahihirapan dito si Aldrin dito sa mapa natin kasi feeling ko being a lot more closed off itong mapa natin, a lot less space to work with, and parang mas obvious no yung galawan dito ni Aldrin, especially pagdating dito sa compound. I think that's just the consequence ng ating mapa dito. If you put itong si Aldrin on any other map, like itong Subbase, like itong Ankara, where he does have the opportunity to make his own play happen, yun nga, you're gonna see itong si Aldrin first. Pero this map number 2 pick, naisip ko na pinik to ng Pacific Macta not because this is their strong map. They picked this kasi gusto nilang ma-out of the way itong mapa na to agad. And that could be the play para sa kanila dito when it comes to this map pick. Pero, ayun nga, no, if they could win, a huge bonus. 2-0 up, plus a strong map para dito sa map number 3.
Ito naman yung napansin ko on the side of Metacore. Parang nag-iba yung pace nila. Kahit sabihin na natin, yes, match point yun para sa kanilang team. Parang hindi sila gaano naging aggressive dun sa may mid-side. So parang pag naging passive pa dito ang side ng Metacore, the side of Pacific Macta, mas gumaganda yung kanilang nagiging basa dun sa galaw or yung kilos agad dito ng Metacore. Kasi alam mo naman, pag yung Metacore nakakuha agad na ng kill, magko-commit na agad sila, kukunin agad nila yung mga important angles, i-check out nila lahat ng sides, and yung mga kailangan tignan, yun yung kanilang ginagawa. Pero nung round na yon, hindi natin nakita yun sa kanila. But definitely, overtime ngayon, tignan natin yung adjustment.
Yep, let us see. Pacific Macta back on the offense. Metacore on the defense once again. But these deep nades, man. One of the biggest things kung bakit nanalo yung Metacore as well is how good they are at countering itong si Revenge on that defending side as well. Pero Aldrin, pumasok nga, Loy.
ZY on the mid side. Makakuha nga dito ng kill, but unfortunate yung magandang timing and yung angle. Alam ngayon ng Pacific Macta na posible at pwedeng kumuha doon ng position ang side ng Metacore. And now Pacific Macta, 5v3 lamang ngayon sila in terms of manpower. Pero Once na makuha dito si A7J ng dalawa, tayo ngayon yung numbers na yun.
Pero mag-back off lang yung Metacore dito. I think they already know that yung B main fight is already done, so they gotta focus in towards the mid side.
Johnny.
Napansin nila nag-cross si Aldrin,
Johnny.
however, no retaliation. There it is. Good reaction galing sa side ng Macta, and it's actually a wraparound. Hindi na nila pinansin yung B dito. Never mind, Aldrin just stayed.
Good reaction, good quality of action. Ang ating nakita on the side of Pacific Macta, yes, nabasa at nakuha na nga nila yung pwedeng gawin na option coming from the side of Metacore. So now Metacore, ano pa ba yung pwede nyong ibigay? Ano nga ba yung pwede nyo pang i-offer coming from the side of Pacific Macta na pwedeng makakuha agad ng early pickups coming from the side of Revenge? Kasi once na ma-shutdown nila si Revenge, mahihirapan na agad ang side ng Pacific Macta. Ayun yung nakikita nating pattern nung first half. Pero ngayon, nakakabawi ngayon ang side ng Pacific Macta. Justin, mukhang nag-fall low, pero 3v3 pa rin yung laban.
Yeah. Obviously, like, all 10 players are moving super well at the
Wow.
moment. NBA, nakita na nga si Rels. Harap-harapan na sniper. Rels doesn't usually lose those angles, pero could be the nerves coming in dito sa ating OT. It's one of those moments where also men are made, where beards are grown dito sa ating OT. Pero ZY at Loy, I'm surprised na Loy didn't pull the trigger dito kay Revenge dito sa may mid-side, but I think nag-tick rin yata sa utak na kanina ko pa ito ginagawa, so maybe there's another guy ready sa akin.
I think kailangan rin nilang gumawa ng action, or si Loy, pwede niyang simulan yung pwedeng kill. Dahil ayun naman yung ginagawa kanina ni Loy, simula ng first half and second half. Get that kill, coming from the side of Revenge, Aldrin, MVA. Kumbaga, kahit sino dito on the side of Pacific Macta, kayang-kaya niya agad makuha yung first blood dito sa ating laban. Pero 10-9 score, 45 seconds left dito sa oras. Mukhang 2 versus 1 ngayon. Mas maganda yung naging depensa ngayon ni Loy at ayun, yung pinakakailangan nilang makuha. Pero yung C4 na planta na, pero kailangan nilang tignan yung flashes.
What a flash! Oh,
And
sayang yun.
kala natin ZYK, pero si ZY ang makakuha ng clutch.
Diat, feeling ko pumutok yung flash sakto sa loob ng pinto, so hindi tumama dito kay ZY. What could have been a round easy para sa side ng Pacific Macta, yun lang, nabangga nila si Loy at the wrong time, at the wrong place. And Metacore equalized dito, 10 and 10. First to 13 to, by the way, so ayun nga, first 3 rounds gonna be played on the same sides, pero pag nag-switch kasi itong PM pagdating dito sa PL, napunta sila sa GR. I'm a bit worried, man.
Yeah. Yung aggressive play nila, hindi nila mapoprovide once na sila yung magiging attacking. Kasi I think parang mas maganda pa ata na dumidepensa dito yung Metacore kasi pag dumidepensa sila, ginugulat lang rin nila ng aggressive push na makikita natin ngayon. Coming from the side of Metacore, 10-10 score. Napaka-crucial ngayon at napakadikit ng ating map number 2. Hindi talaga tulad ng map 1 kanina ng sub-base. Parang sabi ko nga kanina, ito pa lang ata yung warm-up ng map 1 coming from the side of Metacore and Pacific Macta. Ngayon na nahihirapan sila kung paano tapusin or kunin yung pangalawang mapa para sa kanila dahil Metacore, nandyan pa rin naman sila. But Justin, with a good effort, kukuha ng mga kills na napakakailangan nila down to the 3 members or 2 members left on the side of Metacore.
Yeah, those are one of the few set plays that you can do dito sa mapa na to. And PM hunting for that card. Loy, nakuha daw si Zeke. Pero ZY at Loy.
Oh no.
Revenge is in trouble.
Oh no. Revenge. Yung timing, hindi nagiging sapat. Pero ZY, tignan natin. I think ipupush forward niya na lang to. Go for the kill. Pero yung oras, hindi sumasapat para sa kanila. Si Aldrin pa yung nakakuha ng kill. And now ZY, siya na lang yung natitira. 8 seconds left para sa side ng Metacore to defuse the C4. But I think hindi na to magiging sapat. Aldrin with a kill. 11-10 ngayon ang ating score.
Yeah, and 11, 2 points closer itong Pacific Macta papunta dito sa ating mapa ng compound. Pero Metacore, this is definitely still a possible game para sa kanila dito, no? If they can do the exact same things na ginawa nila dun sa kanilang initial defense, which is, or initial offense rather, nung kinatch nila si Revenge super early, and you know, neutralize itong si Aldrin, play the map around, make sure to get that mid control, laban, no, pagdating dito sa map control, kagaya na nakita natin kanina, and definitely itong Metacore is gonna have a very comfortable time dito sa mapa natin na compound. Pero Pacific Macta though, hala, ito yung problema ngayon ng Metacore, no? Pacific Macta has so many cards in their sleeve pagdating dito sa compound, and they already pulled out one, which is yung Not Minor A-execute na nakita natin kanina. There could be more in the hands dito ng ating PM squad, so it just has to be what cards do they pick right itong PM, no, at this point, kasi yun nga, sila yung may point, sila yung may 1 point leeway dito to try and get that early lead dito sa ating Metacore squad.
Dalawang round na kailangan nilang i-secure to get the map number 2. So, Metacore, tingnan natin kung ma-push forward to for that 12-12 score ng Metacore and Pacific Macta. Ito yung napaka-crucial na mapa sa ating semifinals. This is gonna be the Series 1 pa lang, pero ibang klase na agad yung performance na kanilang ipinapakita sa atin. Pacific Macta and Metacore, medyo slow pace lang rin naman sila, pero first casualty dito, A7J agad ang unang tutumba, and Revenge with a good kill. 2K ngayon to get that kill, and Loy, maganda rin yung kanyang pagsagot.
Yeah, Loy is clutching up once again. Para sa side ng Metacore dito, has been saving this team over and over again, pero Rels, is he aware of this mid presence?
Rels, kailangan mong tumingin sa likod dahil binabatuan lang kayo ng bomba. And Aldrin with that kill. Loy and John Lee, what will be the plan para sa side ng Metacore? Saang site nga ba tayo lalaro? Loy and John Lee, let's see.
I believe, man, that as long as Loy is alive, it's possible.
No,
nakita na si Justin.
nagkatahan sila.
Loy, bro, this guy's insane.
Klase.
I mean, he's getting itong Metacore, no? Insta-peek galing kay Justin, insta-headshot rin galing sa kanya, and instant rotation galing dito kay MVA. Iikutan niya ba tong team at the right moment daw dito sa may CR side, or else?
Nako po, yung
Or,
timing.
akala ko iikot pa yung Metacore. They're not gonna overcomplicate things. Tamang depensa na lang tayo dito sa B-side. And this is their best bet. So much cover, so much space dito sa A-side, and tignan mo naman the smoke it, man. And you are basically scot-free dito sa side.
Pero pwede nilang i-flash yung sa may taas. So, definitely, kailangan pa rin mag-ingat dito ng Metacore. Yes, mabubulag nga yung kanilang mga players. Pero Loy and the rest of the gang dito ng Pacific Macta, tutumba na rin naman. Si Aldrin, wala siyang makita kung di si Loy lang naman. Pero John Lee, mas maganda yung positioning niya. Tayo ulit yung ating laban, 11-11. Metacore, maganda yung nagiging comeback play nila up against the side of Pacific Macta.
Yeah, this is what I was saying, man. I mean, as long as play pa naman si Loy dito, it's definitely entirely possible para sa side ng Metacore para manalo dito sa mapa natin. Clutching time and time again. NBA though, bit of a focus para dito sa side ng Pacific Macta sa B main instead of dito sa A long. Could be a really big mistake, or could be a blessing in disguise kasi itong si Revenge, he's gonna hear this entire things. And ayun lang.
Rels.
Only damage.
Gana. Nakikita natin yung adjustment. I think parang walang sniper ata ngayon. Onto the side of Metacore. So lahat ata sila AK. Go for the spray down. Go for the kill. And now, Pacific Macta. Tignan natin yung pagdidepensa dito with a 1 HP left. On the side of Revenge. 5 pa rin naman yung kailangan nilang intindihin on the side of Metacore. Malalaman natin ngayon dito sa round number 23 kung sino nga ba ang makakuha ng kalamangan to set up and to get this map point. Malalaman natin yan dahil Metacore, sapat pa rin yung oras sa kanilang side.
Yeah, pero Macta, magkamali lang talaga kayo ng isang beses dito, and Loy is gonna take over once again. You need to take this man out immediately or else this happens. Instant headshot na naman galing dito kay Loy. Si Justin na lang ang naan dito sa ating site. pero makukuha niya si Loy eventually. NBA surprised by A7J, pero Justin, double kill para sa kanya dito with the headshot. Half HP, pero 1 HP to ZY. Rels is
yung
1
alam
as
nila.
well. C4's down.
Oh!
Justin na naman, nagpapakitang gilas yung bata dito.
Titignan natin kung gugulatin ba ang munggo on the side of Justin. Rels
Oh
will
my
fall
God.
down. A7J. Tignan natin kung sasapat pa nga ba yung oras sa kanya.
Oh, hindi niya nakita si Justin. Hindi niya
Oh,
nakita
no,
si
no,
Justin.
no, no,
No information, no information whatsoever on this kid.
Oh no.
Pero Justin, naspatan na nga si A7.
Oh!
And that is it. 5 on the board para dito kay Justin. Absolute
Wow.
nuts from the Kid Wonder himself. Grabe naman yun. Saving Pacific Macta from certain danger dito sa compound. And Metacore,
Wow.
shocked to the core. Pagdating dun sa clutch na yun, grabe. This is why they got this kid in the first place, man. The pure skill. Pero revenge mo hulog agad. As I cast a curse itong Pacific Macta.
Yes, sir. Ayun yung nakikita natin ngayon on the side of Pacific Macta. Kahit anong sitwasyon, susugod at lalaban pa rin sila. And Justin with that good effort, with that good clutch. But right now, Metacore, nakakuha agad sila ng ganun kabilis na kill. But Aldrin getting the 2K, getting a 3v1 ngayon na napaka-crucial para side ng Metacore.
Now, don't get too excited now. This guy is still alive. The man who's clutched everything para sa side ng Metacore. Whether it is the
Loy.
entry or the frag.
Oh!
Headshot para kay Loy. Can't count this man out just yet. Headshot machine ang tropa natin na to. Pero Justin at MVA nakabantay na agad dito sa may C4. MVA watching itong
No
B
way.
entrance. Loy looking for the opportunity. Half HP naman si Justin dito, which is fine. And I like na he is opting in for that long
Oh, no.
fight. Siya yung may advantage dito.
Timing nila dun sa may mid. I think Justin and Loy posibleng magkaroon ng magandang timing ngayon. Si Loy and a 1v1. MVA, alam niya nandun yung C4. Dun sa may taas, akit agad siya. Pero hindi alam ni Loy na nandun si MVA to get that map number 2 para side ng Pacific Macta.
Grabe, after that ace galing kay Justin, I think Pacific Macta felt energized dito sa ating overtime and they haven't looked back.
Wow.
Grabe, nawala si Aldrin, dumating naman si Justin. There's really nothing Metacore can do, no? At that very moment, man, nag-scout Pacific Macta dito sa overtime and at the end of the day, just the better team wins dito sa compound. Pero Metacore, man,
Ibang
that
klase.
was the closest. Yun yung pinakamalapit na
Ayun na
chance
talaga
eh. Ayun na eh. They almost gaon ditong Pacific Macta. Pero Macta staying strong. And ayun nga no, it seems like yung plan nila to get compound out of the way early dito sa series actually worked out in their favor. Sila pa yung nakuha ng map.
Ibang klase. Yung possession na yun na nagsimula kay Justin, ayun yung big effort na para bang naging maganda yung turnaround on the side of Pacific Macta na parang hindi sila nahirapan dun sa round na yun. Yes, may threat coming from the side of Loy. Nakala natin makakuha tayo ng sudden death match between these two teams. Pero ayun yung natin nakita, Pacific Macta smoothly transitioning into the map number 2. Nagkaroon ng struggle nung simula. The side of Metacore, maganda yung naging kuwento at yung naging laban nila ng first half and second half. Pero to finish this map, parang ayun lang yung naging problema nila.
Yeah, I mean, the only problem ng talaga dito ng Pacific Macta is how they actually handled itong defense nila going into regulation. No, kasi itong si Revenge just got stopped every time.
Yeah.
Dito sa kanyang second half performance, no. Pero nung nakita ko naman itong Metacore kind of crumbling apart dito sa OT, yung kanilang form was kind of spotty, no? Especially pagdating dito sa ating 11-11. I think could have easily went in the way of Metacore natin dito, pero yun lang. Someone just had to clutch up para sa side ng Pacific Macta.
Ibang klase yung mga quality clutch on the side of Pacific Macta and also Metacore, and the push coming from the side of Metacore. Talagang kala natin Metacore mapupush forward na nila to get that 1-2 2-1 score for the series. Yes, nakakuha sila ng mga gandang possession. But again, Pacific Macta, alam naman natin, hindi sila basta-basta magpapatalo. Yung adjustment nila with that crossfire setup on the B site and the adjustment with that double sniper, ayun yung napakagandang adjustment para sa kanilang team. Pero Metacore, ibang klase din talaga yung potential dito ni Loy, na ito yung napakagandang clutch na makikita natin on the side of Justin. Gusto kong makita yung clutch na yun kasi ayun yung nagbigay talaga ng buhay sa kanilang laban. Pero unfortunately, hindi natin nakita. Pero recap lang ulit tayo sa summary natin is 13-11. And again, nakuha ito ng Pacific Macta.
Yeah, Macta just looking absolutely solid, pero I would have wished para sa side ng Metacore to actually kind of lean more into dito kay A7J at kay Loy pagdating dito sa kanilang entry, For sure, nakukuha nila yung openings and then they stop. That's the right play to make, Pero with the way that Metacore plays the game, mas magbe-benefit yata sila if dire-diretso na lang sana yung kanilang mga plays dito, especially dito sa A-Long. They did get itong mga early picks dito kay ZYK, pero hindi nila ma-take advantage itong si Revenge being alone dito sa side kasi mas naging careful sila pagdating sa mga plays nila dito. Not very different dito sa kanilang map number 1 performance, pero yun nga, Metacore, despite yung a map where